Hey everyone, welcome back to new content of Side Browsers. In today's video, we will discuss about the dashboard. The Odoo 18 dashboard has been significantly enhanced to provide a more intuitive and customizable interface for managing key business insight. The dashboard offers a wide range of visualizations options, including the charts, graphs, and other interactive elements to help you better understand your data. Now let's move on to the dashboard. As we have installed certain modules such as sales, purchase, inventory, and accounting, we can just easily analyze the statistics of these modules. Now here you can find the module which is dashboard. So as you just move on to the module, here you can see that we don't have any data over here as we haven't created any quotations orders or we haven't generated any revenues in order to get the analysis. So currently you can see that we have the sales module and the product, and we can just manage the finance, and logistics represents um, the inventory module, as well as the purchase and vendors represents the purchase module. Now let's see how the dashboards affects in Olu. In order to do so, we can just move on to the sales module and let's see how the statistics affects. So currently you can see that we don't have any quotations right now over here. I would like to create a new quotations. Let me click on new button in order to create a quotation where you can just fill out the details of the customer. I would like to choose a customer over here. Once that's done, you can choose a product. I would like to choose a product which is Mike with one quantity, and you can also enter the price over here. So as you just choose a product, the all other details such as the quantity and unit price will be auto-populated by applying the tax. Now, you can just move on to the dashboard. As you just move on to the dashboard, you can see that under the quotation, we will be having one quotation right now. As we haven't made it as an order, it will not be calculated as an order. When you just confirm the sales order, the quotation, that will be just turned into an order. And here you can see that the quotation will be just turning into 0 and the order will be just increment to 1. So as you just move on to the sales module, and when you just do the process of confirmation of this quotation, here you can see that we have currently made an order. Now, again, let's move on to the sales module. Not to the sales module, to the dashboard, and you can find the change over here that has taken place. Now, here you can see that the revenue is 10 and the average order is also 10. Now, here you can see that the monthly sale, as we have only generated the amount of 10, that will be calculated over here. Now, you can also find the top sale order, and if you have any top quotations, that can be viewed from this section. Now, as you just drag down, you can find from which country the order has generated for which product, and the revenue generated will be also visible over here with the customer as well as the category that is used, as well as the salesperson and the sales team will be also visible over there. As we haven't provided any source or mediums, you cannot find all those things over here right now. Now, again, let's move on to the sales and let me create other quotations. First, let me just duplicate this. So I would like to duplicate the same quotation, and afterwards I would like to set the quantity as 5 and let it have and let it be in quotation. And let's say let's provide the other information such as the tracking. So if this is just generated from a lead, and this quotation is generated from a lead or any other sources, that source document will be reflected under the tracking. And if it's if it's generated from any other medium, that can be viewed over here. We can say that, let's say the medium is just LinkedIn, then we can provide that. And if you're just providing the source over here, that can be also visible over here. So if you want to just give any campaign like the campaign like the Black Friday or any other special offers, you can also give it over here. Okay. So once we just provide these details, and when you just move on to the dashboard, all those details will be reflected over here in the dashboard. Okay. So currently you can see that we have the other quotation that is recently created with the salesperson as the administrator, and the revenue is also reflected. And you can find that yeah, under the source and medium, it's not reflected. This is because we haven't created the order. So as you just create the order, that will be reflecting over it. Okay. So again, let's say we want to just confirm the order, and that will be reflected over there. And I would like to make the delivery of the item, and I just want to um do the invoice creation. So once you have done with everything, that will be reflected in the um yeah dashboard. So let's choose everything and let's set, and you can see that currently the invoice is in its draft state, and we can just confirm the invoice. So we have just made the payment. Now as you just move on to the dashboard, you can find the change that is reflecting over here. Now the order is 2, the revenue is just earned, and the average order is 30. This is because in order to get the average order, currently we had only 2 sales order. Just consider the revenue divided by the orders. So you will be getting the amount over here that is for the average order. Okay, and you can find every details that is reflected in this section. And if you want to share this, we can easily share that. So as we have just made the order, you can see that the source as well as the medium is just updated over here. See, you can find the change. But when you just create the quotation, you cannot find that. Now, if you want to just make any selections over here, we can just easily get that. Currently, we are just showing the period would last 90 days. And currently, if you want to filter it based on United Kingdom or any other country, you can just get that. So currently, we can see that we don't have any products or orders related to this country. And if you want to filter based on certain product, you can also just get that. Okay. So I would like to provide the product mic over here. So that will be reflected. And if you're just providing the customer, you can also find the details over here. And if you're just providing the salesperson or sales team, you can also easily get everything based on different filters over here. Now, if you want to find the products over here, you can also easily get that, and the best seller with the number of quantity that is sold with the best category. Now you can see the different representation of the product by the revenue as well as selling product by best selling categories and all. Now, as you just move on to the accounting here, you can see that the current income as well as the receivable income will be shown over here. Okay, and you can see the amount that is reflected, and you can also find different profitability over here that is affected. As you just move on to the invoicing, that also shows different details such as the invoicing and all. Now here you can see that the invoiced amount is 60 for 50 unpaid, and the average amount will be 30 for 2 invoices, and we can also find the DSO that is 350 days in current year. As you just drag down, you can also find the top invoices with the reference number and the status of each one. So currently you can see that in this case, one of the status is just turned into paid and the other one is just turned into not paid. In this case, you can see that here we haven't made the payment. So it will be set as not paid. As we have just made the payment for the invoice over here, you can see it will be marked under paid. Now, if you want to just change the status over here, you can again move on to the sales module, and under the sales module, you can just choose the one that we have created. And under the invoice, you can see that we can make the payment by going to the pay button, and this would allow you to make the payment. So currently you can see it's in payment state, and after reconciliation, the payment will be moving to the bank. Now let's move on to the dashboard and let's find the difference, what change has taken place under there. Now here you can see that the status is just into in payment, and after reconciliation only, the payments will be moving to the bank, and it's clear over here. Now, if you want to find the benchmark, you can also easily get the benchmark. So there are different benchmarks like the gross profit margin, then the net profit margin and all. So if you want to get everything, you can easily just get that. So here that shows how the benchmark is affecting and all. Now, as you just move on to the logistics here, under the logistics, it shows the transport to be assigned and open orders date and all. So we have just made an order for the product, and that will be reflected over here. As we don't have any open reception to date, you can see that there are no things to make the transfer. And under the operational analysis, as we have need only um, delivery of the item, you can find the product with the all the details over here. And you can also find the move lines count by your operations. And as we just made the delivery, the current period as well as the item will be shown over here. Okay. And you can also get the weekly stop move lines over here. And you can also find the transfer count by the responsible and operations. And you can also easily get the quantity of stock adjustment by category. And as you just move on to the warehouse metrics, here you can see that we don't have any data that is available, stocks and all over here. Okay, so if we don't have the sufficient quantities and all, that will be affected over here. Okay, now let's see how the purchase is affected. Now you can see that as we haven't made any purchases, we cannot find any data over here. Now let's see how the purchase affects. In order to do the purchase, you can just move on to the purchase module and let's create a new quotation. RFQ by choosing the vendor. I would like to choose a vendor as Cybroses, and afterwards we can just choose a product, Mike as well as cheeseburger. Now let me choose all those products and I want a large number of quantity to purchase all these items. So I would like to purchase 50, yeah, here I would like to purchase the quantity 150 as well as 100 respectively. Now once that's done, let's move on to the dashboard and let's find the change that is taking place under the purchase and the vendor. So here, still here, you can see that the purchase value, average number, everything is set to 0. Now we just need to make the changes, right? And in order to do so, we can just um, confirm the quotation, that is the RFQ. And you can see that now it has turned into the purchase order. Now let's receipt the item into our stock and you can simply click on validate to keep the item in our warehouse. So currently we have just moved and you can also find the moves over here with 150 quantity and 100 quantity respectively. Now let's see how it's affected over here. So as you just move on to the purchase and vendors, here you can find the total value, that is the purchase value as well as the average order value and the number of orders and the quantity that is altogether purchased. Now, as we haven't provided any days to receive, days to confirm and all these sets to 0 and all. Now, you can also find the total amount and that will be reflected. And here you can find the purchase on time deliveries by vendor, Cybroses, and you can also see the top enter by amount is also given over here. So the red color indicates the order count and the blue color indicates the total value. And in this case, you can also find the top vendor by lead time in days. So the red represents the global value and the blue represents the lead time. And here you can find the global value is currently 0. And you can also easily get the average product purchase cost by confirmation date. So in this case, you can see the cheeseburger as well as the other product is Mike, and you can also easily get every details of it. And this also shows the top purchased order by value with the vendor, administrator, and all. And you can also find the top purchased product with the quantities, the total amount, the order quantity, the cost, days to receive, and all. Now, under here, you can also find the purchase order by vendor. As the administrator purchased, every details is reflected over here. And if you want to share all these details into anything, we can easily share this with anyone by using the link. So you can simply copy the link and share into the media that you want to share, and anyone can view this. Okay, so that's how we just deal with the dashboard in Odoo. And if we just install further more modules, all the analytics and visual representations will be demonstrated under the dashboard, and this gives a crystal clear idea of the profitability and loss of a business. So that's how we just manage with the dashboards in Odoo 18, and that's all for today. If you want Odoo customizations or Odoo tutorial videos, feel free to contact Cybroses. As always, stay awesome and thank you for watching the video.